Okay, here we are back in Legend Heroes. Trails to Zero, Zero no Kiseki, and where we last left off we had a mission where we had to go to the bank. IBC. So yeah, we're gonna come out swinging and try to bring this case to a close, folks. The IBC building, huh? No matter how many times I see it, it's still impressive. Looking at it like this, it looks like it's got at least 10 floors. If I remember correctly, it's a 16-story building. It appears that outside companies occupy the 5th to 10th floors. Is that so? It seems that they contribute considerably to Crossbell's tax base. So, what should we do? We came without an appointment, but... First, let's ask at the reception desk. Ellie? Mr. Ernest. What a coincidence, me and you in a place like this. As for you being together with everyone, does that mean you're here on police business? Yes, there's something we'd like to look into. Mr. Ernest, do you have business with Grandfather? Yes, I wanted to consult with him regarding the management of office operating funds. It will be especially busy starting next month, so I'll have a hard time doing many things. Is that so? By the way, Ellie, have you thought about it a little? Yes. As expected, I mustn't resign from the police now. I still haven't grasped anything. At least until I've grasped it, I'm only half a person, you see. On the contrary, I think I'd only hold my father back. However, as for the thing that you seek, does it truly lie ahead of you on this path? It could possibly be just a mirage, you know? That may be true. But in these 2 months, I've come to see many different things. By solving these problems one at a time, I get the feeling that I am growing little by little. Probably if I entered the office like you suggested and became one of Grandfather's secretaries, I would not have obtained these precious experiences. And so I'll have to apologize. At least until I become a full person, I want to do my best for my current position. Somehow it seems your uncertainty has disappeared. Yes. Understood, I won't say anything further. Good grief, and just when I was thinking I was going to get a capable subordinate. Seems you defied my expectations. Mr. Ernest. That's right. I would like you to attend, by all means, the next month's founding anniversary festival ceremony. Normally I would have wanted your mother to make an appearance, but... as you'd expect, it's a little lonely when not even one of the mayoral family attends. Understood. Mr. Ernest, thank you for everything. Well, I was once your teacher, too. Please don't let this worry you. My goodness, I allowed my time to be taken in a place like this. Everyone, please do your best with your work. And I'll leave the young Miss Ellie to you. Yes. He seems like a person who thinks about you a lot, Ellie. He said he was your teacher, but... yes, he was my private tutor when I was small. Though I neglected him during my studies abroad. As expected, he wishes to be a congressman. Yes, in next year's election, it seems he was able to run as a new candidate. Though because he seems he doesn't plan to join neither the Republic nor Empire factions, I think it'll be very hard, but... So he's a junior statesman, huh? However, as for being a politician's private secretary, he has a pretty nice build. Does he do some kind of martial arts? If I recall, he has experience fencing. Because it seems he's skilled, I heard he served in Grandfather's personal guard, but... I see. It's understandable he has a nice build. My, what do we have here? It's the reporter lady. Man, it's been a while. I've read about last month's monster incidents, you know? You guys have been working hard, haven't you? Miss Grace. Now that you mention it, that article wasn't written by you, wasn't it? Yeah, I was away from Crossbell gathering data. Though if possible, I'd like to have covered you guys. Our surmise resulted correct. Well, when they're always written with that tone, we get depressed too, you know. Good grief, it seems you don't understand that the love that I, who was watching over your growth, have for you guys. Be that as it may, do you have some business at IBC? Does the fact that you're all together mean that you're conducting an investigation or something? Not particularly, it's no big deal. We came to gather a little information. Whatever. I'm busy too, so I'll overlook this place for you. Alright then, later. Good grief, that babe always goes at her own pace. But Miss Grace sure is clingy. Was she really that busy? It's because it's right before the anniversary festival. She probably has a lot of reporting to do. If possible, I hope she gives up on her article about us. Whatever, it's about time we went inside. Let's try to inquire at the reception desk regarding whether we can meet with the president. Let's go. Good morning. There's good weather today, too. Because this place is far from the city streets, the morning atmosphere is lovely. I feel like doing my best today, too. If you say so, buddy. Okay. You guys have business at IBC too, huh? Though you're young, I admire you. Just like that, I think you should polish your senses with regard to finance. The important thing about investments is to cultivate your senses while you're young. Investments, monetary circulation, and the like should be adopted as required subjects in Sunday school. The floor above is off limits except to authorized personnel. If you have business there, get permission at the general reception desk. I may want to sell some Sepith while I'm here. Assuming the price is different from normal. Nothing unusual today either. The IBC main office building has been all green ever since opening. He actually did say something different there. Seems Miss Lanfei was originally in the secretary department. Her handwriting is really pretty. I look at her signs with admiration. He says the same thing. Let's double check this guy. It's because the IBC main office building has the perfect security system. Welcome. Welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. My, it's Miss Ellie and the Special Support Section members too. Thank you for your help with the test of the new service yesterday. Thanks to that, it has gained terrible popularity. Is that so? Seems we are of assistance. We'll be kind on you if we need help again. Well then, what business do you have today? As a matter of fact, there's something I want to ask you, Miss Lanfei. Is President Dieter in today? My, you have business not with Miss Maribel, but President Dieter? Yes, though I'm sorry, I don't have an appointment. Even so, as expected, he's absent? No, though it's unusual for him, he is in the office today. Will your coworkers be with you when you meet him? Yes, we want to consult with the President in regards to a certain incident. Is that so? Understood. Please wait a moment. That's Milady for you. She's almost a gatecrasher. As expected, feels like she's from another world. Yes, yes. Understood. Just keep going straight. Miss Ellie, it seems the President will meet with you. I'll issue you a card, so please go directly to the President's room on the top floor. We will, thank you. Well then, everyone, let's board the elevator. Yes, let's. You helped us back there, Ellie. Well then, let's quickly impose on him. Seems you can meet with the President. Please go to his room on the top floor. Elevator's on the right-hand side. That thing is crap. Exchange. So yeah, we could part with a little bit of space, Sepith, but the thing that I'd want to part with would be a little bit of wind. And there we go, we now have 20,000 Mira. Let's go invest it all in something crazy. Like fidget spinners. Now then, the President's room was on the top floor, right? Though we received this card-like thing, what is it? It's a card for authentication. Because other companies are in the building, it seems to be that only people can get off on floors it's related to. So it's a security system. I feel like they're using the latest technology without stint. Originally, the orbital network plan for Crossbell City was lead by IBC, you see. That's the wrong lead. Then the state government joined in and it grew in the current form. According to rumors, IBC is providing 60% of the funds for the plan. That seems right. I think 30% is supplied by the state and the remaining 10% is the burden of the Epstein Foundation. Amazing, so they pay more than half the funds? So their generous big boss is on this top floor, huh? Yes, I'll use the card. Ellie inserted the authentication card into the slot. 16th floor. Yeah. Amazing. Looks like I must have taken a lot of Mira. Though I've been to the Epstein Foundation office on the floor below many times, the view from the top floor is exceptional. You're right. The President's room is at the end of this hallway. We shouldn't keep him waiting, so it's time for us to get going. You're right. Door's locked. This is Belle's room, isn't it? Ellie, what's wrong? It's nothing. Lloyd, if you're looking for the president's room, it's the one in front. Let's go. Let's. But you were the one who knocked on it, Ellie. Sir, it's Ellie. Come in. Excuse me. Hello, Ellie. It's been a while. About half a year, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Most importantly, it seems you are well, Mr. Dieter. I'm terribly sorry for interrupting you without an appointment. Please don't say such standoffish things. You are the daughter of my good friend and the childhood friend of my daughter. You are the same as family, aren't you? Thank you very much. Though I heard from my daughter you joined the police. Are those people there your coworkers? Yes, they are my friends in the Triple S. Nice to meet you. I am Lloyd Bannings. Randy Orlando, nice to meet ya. Tio Plato, how do you do? Because of Crossbell Times, I know about you guys more or less. I am Dieter Qua, working as the president of IBC. Randy? Lloyd? Tio? Please don't hold back and call me Dieter. Okay? Just now his teeth seem to shine. Somehow he seems like an extremely eloquent old man, doesn't he? Anyway, for some reason it seems you want to consult with me regarding police work. What seems to be the matter? As a matter of fact, we are chasing a certain incident proceeding with our investigation. I see. That Yin or whatever sent an orbital mail from IBC to your office, did he? That's right. We think it was most likely from the main terminal in this building. There's a high possibility that he took control of it to send the mail. To be honest, we have confidence in the security of this building, especially the floor the terminal room is on. Only authorized persons can enter. For operating the terminals too, only those with permission are able to. We're terribly sorry, but are there any suspicious people within the staff able to operate terminals? Someone who just recently joined the company, or someone doing something underhanded? Among those that I know, it's nothing but people I can trust. More importantly, Lloyd, could there be some other possibility? For example, like if I, pretending to be Yin, sent you the message. What? For real? Mister? I was just speaking hypothetically. If the true identity of a legendary assassin would be a person in a position like mine, then I think that'd be very interesting, but as you might expect, reality isn't that fantastic. Yeah. Honestly, please don't scare me like that. You are a playful man, eh? That was rude of me. However, please think about it. In the case that one of my staff sent the message, wouldn't that be the same as naming me as the criminal? Yeah? You're certainly right. On the contrary, does it mean that we should consider people outside the staff? Tio? Regarding the record of the transmission from the IBC terminal to the support section, is it possible to camouflage it? Let's see. The possibility that the IBC terminal was hacked from the outside may not be zero. Hacked? What's that? Though I don't know the details, if I remember correctly, hacking is a technique that allows performance of unauthorized operations by disabling the security that protects the terminal, correct? That's the general idea. If it is a terminal connected to the same orbital network, in theory, it's possible from anywhere, though you would need an extremely high level of knowledge and skills. Incidentally, they seem to call a person who does that hacker. The orbital network is still only being used experimentally in limited regions throughout the continent, but seems cases like that have been reported already. I see. In other words, the one called Yin is not only an assassin, but a hacker too. Though I can't reach that conclusion, it seems there's a possibility that that mail was sent from outside the building. I hope we can resolve this without doubting my trustworthy staff, but the fact that the main terminal was hacked is in and of itself a serious problem. Alright, we'll do this. I'll make arrangements for you all to enter the terminal room. Huh? Is that really alright? If you inspect the main terminal, you may find remaining traces of hacking. I'll put you with the staff so you can ask them questions. That would really help. Thank you. Very much. No, to me this is a problem I must deal with. But Ellie, it looks like you're living quite satisfying days, right? At first when I heard you join the police, I had some little doubts about that, but now I see it certainly seems like a place where you can get some good experience. Please allow me to formally aid you. Mister, it's very reassuring to hear you say that. And you guys too. Let me read more about you in the magazines. I'm sure you realize this, but this state called Crossbell is an extremely complex place. It is likely that you are all well aware of that, but the number one problem I can think of is that justice has completely lost substance. Justice has... Whatever do you mean? There are many cases where justice is prone to be perceived the same as whitewashing. Each person views how things are differently. That's why there may be also people who boast that something like justice doesn't exist. However, no matter what form it takes, in the end, people are creatures that seek justice. People are creatures that seek justice? Because the thing called justice is the foundation of a reliable society. If, when crimes occur, justice, that is, judging those by law, didn't exist, many people would seclude themselves at home and rarely go out in the city, right? If that were the case, social life would end up becoming seriously unviable. However, in Crossbell, although the form of justice is ambiguous, it has become somehow feasible. That is, political corruption, mafia problems, even if the police don't control them, many people will not live in poverty because of economic prosperity. The end result is that simple crimes are few, but unseen evil spreads. However, even if the situation is as you'd expect, people must seek justice somewhere. Because no matter what shape it takes, people desire a sense of security, which is a reliable society. That's why the Bracers' popularity is as high as it is in Crossbell. Oh. Protect civilian safety with maximum priority. That certainly seems like an ally of justice, doesn't it? Indeed. I'd felt like, compared to other countries, the Bracers here are strangely praised. I completely agree. But as you know, the Bracers' exercise of justice is, in the end, a limited thing. It's impossible for them to resolve the injustices of this city at its basis. That's exactly why I want to expect great things from you. Are you telling us to defeat evil instead of the Bracers? I had no intention of saying that kind of simple thing. You guys, in your own way, appear to be pursuing justice. I think it's important to demonstrate that to the citizens in a form they can see. Justice still exists in Crossbell. You're saying to give the citizens a reason to believe that. Exactly. With that mean, you could say the Crossbell Times articles are extremely significant. Though you are still inexperienced young officers, and though you might make mistakes sometimes, it appears you struggle and seek justice. There will be those who think fun of you, but the citizens with a negative opinion about you should be few. Even if there's a difference in methods, everyone will expect great things from you. It looks like I've ended up giving you a forceful speech at the spur of a moment. Let's return to the main issue. I was talking about giving you permission to enter the terminal room, right? If you feel like to do so. Where should we get permission? Let me see. Because I can enter the terminal room, I'd be happy to show you the way there, but unfortunately after this I'm busy with various things. We're sorry, when you really are busy we have... What? Please don't worry about it. But that's right, shall I call someone from the staff here? There is no need for that. It's her. Huh? Belle. You've returned. Father, I've just returned. Ellie, it's been a while. Hey. It's been about 2 months, hasn't it? But are you a little thinner? And your legs and arms are a little firmer, aren't they? I've been training, so I just built a little muscle. On the contrary, I think my body weight may have slightly increased. I see. Now that you mention it, I sense the flexibility of your muscles. That in and of itself has a pretty good feel. Stop it. What an amazing person. When two beauties tangle, that alone makes a nice picture. More precisely, it doesn't quite look like they're merely friends, but... Good grief, what about leaving the skin ship at that? Our other guests are staring. My. I'll introduce you. She is Maria Belle, the President's daughter and my best friend. Belle? These people are my coworkers, Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. That's enough for introductions. I'll make a personal inspection. I see. What? Eh? You pass. You're so cute. You two fail. What? The heck? To think these filthy men are at the side of my Ellie. Even the goddess wouldn't forgive it. You said filthy? Hey, Belle? And what's with these two casual clothes? It's only good manners to at least wear a suit. These are, for investigation activities in and outside the city, these clothes are more convenient. That's enough for excuses. Good grief. That's why I was against you joining the likes of the police. It would have been more worthwhile for you if you had helped me with my job. Enough already, Belle. Seems you are all quite lively. As fellow young people, you should become friendlier. It's time for my appointment, so I must excuse myself. Belle, please show these people to the terminal room later. The terminal room? What's going on? You should ask them that. Farewell, then. He ran away, didn't he? That father of mine. Then, if you could quickly please show us to... Our discussion is not yet over yet. And red hair over there, too, with that flashy appearance. Since you have a fine physique, wear a suit properly. Me? But I'm a genuine playboy. I won't try having a nice atmosphere with my lady co-worker on a roof at a night like... I won't try having a nice atmosphere with my milady co-worker on a roof at night like that guy there. What did you say? Randy, you... Please don't say things that'll be misunderstood. It doesn't seem necessarily a misunderstanding, though. Miss Ellie, too, seemed to have felt a lot better. Tio... Enough already. Tio, please don't confuse her. Mr. Lloyd, correct? May I ask you a little more in detail about what he said? What kind of shameless things have you done to my Ellie? I haven't done anything! Ellie, why are you just standing there quietly? And Lloyd was never seen from again. I see. I understand the situation. Then shall I show you to the terminal room? Can we ask you? Of course, if it's Ellie's request, you need not even ask, but... Is the misunderstanding resolved? Whatever. The special support section. I too was worried about what kind of thing it is. Whether you are appropriate co-workers for Ellie, can I have you prove it to me? Why is it only me? She has her eyes completely on him. You have my sympathy. Enough, Belle, cut it out. Will you show us to the terminal room? Of course I'll show you there. The terminal room is on B5F of the IBC building. Let's board the elevator. So there's 5 floors underground? What an amazing person. She's not a bad person, you know. It's just, I don't know if she's too overbearing or too energetic. Both she and her old man are a powerful couple. Such a sight is to be expected from the owners of the world-famous IBC. However, Yin was it? In the end, just what is his objective? Even we don't know that, but... What do you think, Lloyd? Do you have some inkling about what the incident this time? You're right. The threatening letter and the email. The same person may not have written both of them. What? What do you mean? It's easy to explain. Stop the new peace performance if not tragedy will befall the fiery dancing princess, Yin. As for the threatening letter received by Miss Ilya, it has strange yet simple phraseology. A support request from Yin, overcome the trial and come to me, then I will grant you a mission. As for the email received, it has old-fashioned and suggestive phraseology. Don't you feel that they are quite different? Certainly. Now that you mention it, I was surprised we got the email and didn't think that far. What meaning could all this have? I can't think of various possibilities, but... For example, if Yin has a subordinate, it's possible the subordinate sent that email. Or possibly Yin may have wanted us to think that and create the differences on purpose. Which means everything's just pure conjecture here and means nothing. Stop overthinking it, Lloyd. Though I can think about many other things, at this stage, proceeding without further analysis could retort against us. I see. How interesting. You'll soon see. This is B5F, the floor with the main terminal. The terminal room is right after you go down the stairs. It's installed in a pretty secure place, isn't it? Because we're thinking to manage customer data in this place eventually. Since we don't have sufficient countermeasures against hacking, for the present we're just waiting and seeing. I see. Certainly if that information leaked, it'd be a huge problem, wouldn't it? Yes, and because of that too, we're still at the research stage. This is... what to say, it's a super amazing room. Though I understand that it's a pile of cutting-edge technology. It's the latest information processing system made by the Epstein Foundation. It seems the world's high-speed cruiser also uses it, but... that famous Arsail, eh? Fundamentally, it's the same system used by that, but to deal with the vast information network, the processing capability has been increased many-fold. Amazing. Miss Maria Bell? Thank you for your hard work. Thank you too. I trust your work is going well. Yes, thanks to you. Seems that simulation is going well as well, but... who are these people? They're from the Crossbell Police. By the way, it seems there's the possibility our main terminal was hacked into from the outside. What? Hacked? Tio, could you explain it to them? Well then. Well, mixing in specialist terms, Tio explained the situation to the researchers. Hacked into from the outside? It's possible. I can't believe it really happened. This is impossible. There shouldn't exist an expert who's so easily able to hack it. If we weren't hacked, then it makes a high possibility that it was you who sent the mail. I wonder which one of you is Yin. That's nonsense. I think it's because we're worthless that we were hacked. What is he saying? Feels like she's a queen, but a different type from Miss Elia. The sports section terminal received the email around 3 AM. How are the logs from that period? Yes, ma'am. I'll check them right away. Here they are. The mail sending system has been cracked. As expected. With this, it's settled that the attack came from the outside. I'll check the invasion path. Access origin is no good, it was lost. So you're saying you don't know where the hacker entered from? Yeah, he skillfully erased the traces. Though I think there's a mistake that it was somewhere in Crossbell City. He's good. May I use the terminal for a moment? Huh? But... it's fine. You are Miss Tio, right? Tamper with it as much as you like. Then...
Access. Aeon system. 起動.
What? Tio, this is... attempting real-time control by multidimensional analysis, analyzing all terminal logs, examining all suspicious accesses related to concealed traces. Amazing. What is this processing speed? Please support me. Accessing all Crossbell terminals with administrator authority. I'll send forth all logs thought to be suspect, so please check them. Yes. Leave it to us. Ellie, do you understand? No, as expected, I can't follow it. Some like me can't even understand what they're doing, but... I see, Miss Tio is an Orbital staff user. Seems a high-speed deployment technology to activate Orbital arts without waiting, but... maybe able to be used for controlling terminals. You understand? Bell has acquired experience for having studied orbital engineering at the Epstein Foundation, you see. You could say I just had a smattering of it. Seems it's over. Oh. How did it go? My share is clean. How's it on your side? It's this one. Number 8 control terminal in Geofront B block. Seems the access is from there. The Geofront? Came from that underground section on the outskirts of Station Road? No, that place is Geofront A block. The terminal used for hacking is in Geofront B block. It seems it's an area underneath the northwest part of the city. Northwest part of the city? That's around the residential and entertainment district. Lloyd, what do we do? Let's go there immediately. If I remember correctly, City Hall is in charge of managing the Geofront gates. Let's try asking at the reception whether we can borrow the key. Let's hurry there. Seems you're approaching the heart of the incident, aren't you? Yes, thank you for supporting us. Thank you, Belle, and you too, researchers. Don't mention it. I think the achievements of this girl here were more important. Is that so? Good work to you. Thank you for helping us. Good work. That goes without saying, that's pettiot for you. It was no big deal. And for the time being, I'm a member of the Special Support Section, too. It was plenty a big deal. Miss Tia, what would you say if I said I wanted to recruit you and Ellie? Belle? A quick headhunting, huh? As you'd expect, I want you to give us a break, but... It was a joke. If you safely resolve this incident, please tell me about the details. And as for that security card, I'll leave it in your hands. You can come to the top floor in this one at any time, so please come visit if something happens. Thank you, Belle. Then please excuse us. So that means I have more people to talk to now. That's right, this is just my intuition, but most likely the character who sent the mail and the one called Yin are different people. Clearly it was a specialist engineer. What's more, the possibility is high that it was someone connected to the Epstein Foundation. What? You know that much? That's right, I thought that too. It is restricted to only persons who can use network technology of that level. And even though it's hacking, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Is that so? In case you find the hacker, I want you to let him go free, so can you please leave him alone? What? Why? Because at present there are no laws governing acts of hacking, you see. Rather than that, I decided he was useful for advancing our protection technology. In addition to orbalizing the bank functions, hacker countermeasures are indispensable. Oh, Belle. Dear me, rather than daring a bold person. Somehow it seems the hackers in Geofront B block, because the Geofront is under the management of City Hall, the first order of business is to speak with them, right? And then she wants the details, she already said that. I was super shocked. That's the first time I've seen a tracing method like that. It's thanks to the Aeon system included in the orbital staff. It's not because of my abilities. More importantly, is it fine to leave it to you from here? Yes, you've been a big help. Somehow we'll manage the rest. Leave this to us. Even though things may appear this way, we are the Orbital Network System researchers. Or rather, if we can't do something about it again, by Miss Maria Belle will be... Never mind, pretend you didn't hear anything. That Belle, she's tormenting her subordinates again. To think an IBC terminal point was improperly used from the outside. I'm ashamed. If something like this occurs after the system is operational, it won't be forgiven. I have to hurry and track down the source and come up with countermeasures. And what's more, to think our failure would be laid bare before the young miss. We've got to track down the source immediately. And then he's pounding away on his keyboard. Possibly even just face-rolling it, hoping for the best. So once we get outside, we'll be able to teleport. First floor. Okay. Scene first. Well, it's great we got a clue, but somehow I'm suddenly tired. You're right. Especially you, Lloyd, were severely tangled up with that young miss. Wonder whose fault that was. Whose? It's rare for a non-expert in orbital technology to go that far. Miss Maria Belle isn't an engineer, is she? Management is her specialty. As the right-hand man of her grandfather, I heard she's entrusted with management of several businesses, but... That sure is amazing. Right, is that what you want to do, Ellie? Yes, thank you for your thoughts, though. Got the feeling that the old man was pretty intense. That's the first time I heard such an amazing speech. That was a pretty interesting story. So humans are living beings who seek justice. Since long ago, he's often told me beneficial stories, but today's story especially makes me think about things. That's right. Anyway, now we've got a clue. Let's ask at City Hall reception to borrow the Geofront key. Let's. Alright then, let's get going. Justice, huh? Quick, give me your key. Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. You're from the police, right? Do you have an interview with anyone? No, actually. Tried asking... They don't even say who, but just tried asking her if they can borrow the key for their investigation. Geofront B block, northwest part of the city. Please wait a moment. Here it is. We'll borrow it with gratitude. However, can you lend it to us so easily? Yes, because I was told to accommodate the Crossbell Police. Incidentally, I lent the same key to the Bracer Guild, too. Is that so? The Geofront B block gate is in the vicinity of the Residential Street Aqueduct. Since previously happened that someone missed the key... Okay, so what they're saying is someone lost the key, do not lose it yourself. Understood. Thanks, miss. So I think it's West Street you're able to get into it. Oh, I see it now. It's over here. Gate is locked. Gate can be opened using the Geofront B block key. Gate is unlocked. Now everyone can get inside. Let's loot the place. Wrong thing. Actually, real quick, can I go... Never mind. We'll have to check that afterwards. So this is the Geofront B division? From what I see, it doesn't look all that different from the A division. According to the database, it is a section for managing the city's water supply facilities. As for the number 8 control terminal in question, I think it's somewhere in the upper stratum. Based on the content of the mail, it's very likely she's expecting us. She? They keep changing the gender here. We don't know if she really needs to speak with us or whether it's a trap or something. Seems we should be careful. Let's proceed carefully. Ah, crap. Can't even shoot it open. Okay, the monster's starting to give decent EXP again. Downside though is Tio is pretty much out of CP. So we only get a map here if we, There it is. Those things freaking suck, man. You material? Shoot the freaking gun while his back is turned! Okay, those are dead. That dude did not respawn, great. Crap, that made him respawn. Oh no, it didn't. Is that the rhino thing? Okay, turtles aren't too bad. That went a lot more smoothly when I had the drop on them. Plus there was only 2 instead of 3. Trying to rebuild Tio's CP pool, but it's taking freaking forever. Okay, that was just a single one, so tolerable. So I didn't get to fully explore this place. I'm going to have to make a return trip later. The thing I'm concerned about is whether or not this video is going to be less than an hour in length, because we have to fight whatever is down here. Oh, so you have to raise that. Couldn't see if there was a turtle there. And there are a crap load of chests. Gonna try this way first. Tira Balm, I'll take it. EXP payout is starting to suck again. Monsters appeared. This is actually fairly tame.
私の番ね。私の番です。
No, I need to replenish her pool.
えい。
That's all I can reach? Let's go with this one for now and try to blind him. Because when he misses, I get to do that. Baton to the jaw. Aw, man, Randy's not gonna get a turn while they're all set up like this. Triple counter. We're getting a counterattack here, and I think I missed the one I was hoping to hit. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to hit. Doing this to get the crit turn.
私の番です。そこです。
There might have been a chance Tio could have gotten it, but it's not a big deal. You missed. Doing this for the crit, plus we get to blind the last one. The one just died. Damn it, Randy! How's it go? Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge? There we go. Leave the midget alone.
さてと。えい。
Oh my god, he lived. He fled. What? Oh my god, I did not know he could do that. That freaking sucks. Anyway, Tio got her CP back. Our reward for putting up this headache, got a lot of insulating tape, which I'm not sure I need. Soldier suit. Okay, you want to give this to someone with strength. He has one already, so go into Lloyd. Anyone else feel like we're back in the water temple? I don't know if that did it for everywhere or what. Came that way. Ah. This time it's turtles.
みんな。
And more of those freaking fish. Watch the birdie. Weak to what? Wow, weak to a lot of crap. But that one is resistant to water. Because what I was contemplating was doing a blue drop, but not really worth it. How are they for wind, I wonder? That's good. This'll do.
さてと、そこです。
I think he made it. No, he did not. Hey, he didn't take off this time. Foolish mistake. Aw, man.
私の番です。そこです。
Nice shield.
任せろ。ああ。よし。やっと。
Okay, that one's gonna be a bit of a problem.
私の番です。あ。さて。
Shooting this one to try to get a status effect on it.
おっしゃ。ふん。任せてくれ。
Blind, maybe? Damn.
はい。えい。任せて。
よし。えいは。
Okay, we got him.
任せろ。あ。行くぞ。
はい。あ。さてと。
And again.
そこです。データ収集終了しました。
Yeah, nice variety of items. Got EP cut 2. I'm curious, does this lower it or raise it higher? Well, I'd have to lower it by default now that I think about it. So the good news is there's only 2 water levels rather than 3. And before I forget, I think she casts more arts, so... What was... Oh, right, range. So that'll give her Soul Blur. Whatever A reflex is, she also gets that. Hey, we got Dark Matter! Reflects arts once. So yeah, I am satisfied with that. What do we have here? In case you're wondering, Ellie has the Intimidate Quartz equipped, which is why that guy ran away from me. It's one of the other reasons why I have her out front. I'm wondering if we're going to be coming back to this area. Basically what I'm wondering is, should I try to explore it all now? Tio got a little banged up there. I am going to go back and explore a bit. See you in a sec. Okay, so showing you where the other route goes. This gives us a bunch of Sepith. And if you want to see where it came from, I'll show you. We have to go back into the Geo block. This is actually a fork that was very early in the path. So go through here. There's going to be a turtle. We're going to ignore him. And right here, all the way at the beginning. So I'm going to jump back to the 1 point and I will proceed. See you in a sec. Okay, picking up from the orbital charging station. This has boss fight written all over it. Why'd they step on the glowing part? Okay, actually may have been a false alarm. So these are little suckers that explode on death and their mom.
みんな立て直すぞ。
了解です。
Well, there goes the divide and conquer. Damn. Yeah, they can short circuit like that. Did not know the big one does it too.
俺の番だな。えいは。行くぜ。
Ooh, do it. Do it now, Randy.
私の番ね。
So they're weak to water, I believe? Yeah, that's not gonna work.
はい。 行きます。
I don't know if that'll interrupt the spell. It didn't do it in previous fights, but I don't know if it's just like a low % chance of impede. They really do not like her. Okay, the good news is we're starting to get spread out enough. Don't know if they can be blinded, I never actually tried it. Nope, all three resist. Sublime. So I'm gonna keep hammering that one.
さてと。
I'm hoping I can hit those two.
行くぞ。や、や。
It's okay to get blown up by the self-destruct as long as you don't get hit too many times. Here comes that stupid healing turn. Luckily they clustered, so I still come out ahead. She is a little bit in trouble, though. She could get killed if they both blow. Luckily, Petiote shouldn't do that much damage. Close, but not that much. Ooh.
行くぞ。えい、や。
Okay, one down. Holy!
任せて。
Okay.
任せろ。
I should be able to hit them outside of explosion range. Maybe not. No.
行きます。
Yeah, I don't think I get anything if...
ドライブ開始。
I'm gonna give them the healing turn. Can't really contest that without burning the CP needlessly.
お返しよ
Net zero, buddy. That was rude.
よし
Let's start smacking this around.
任せて
Okay, I think she's gonna kill them.
私の番です
So for the time being, let's get the analyzer going
解析を
here.
開始します情報を入手しました
Teruzo DX. Broken down archaism for extra large cleaning. When it surpasses the endurance limit, it will blow.
行くぜ
No, you don't. And they die harmlessly. So for the time being, we're just gonna beat the crap out of this.
私の番ねそこ
Going medieval, so to speak.
エニグマ駆動
任せろ来いな任せてくれセット
それ任せてエニグマ駆動
俺の番だなセット
はいドライブ開始
But hopefully you guys can see without any doubt how overpowered Randy is. This character is so utterly broken. Stats effects on demand. Including delay.
それ
Yeah,
任
I'm
せてくれ
gonna walk away.
任せてそこはいあ
For the win! I don't know how much damage its self-destruct would do, so leave nothing to chance. Got a pitiful 33 EXP. Okay, I can't complain about that. Got a U material, 2 battle scopes. No scenes, however. So let's meet our little hacker. This music is... Somehow it seems someone is there. Most likely the number 8 control terminal is past here. Then that means the hacker called Yin is past here? Anyway, let's take a peek inside. Yin may be inside. Be careful, everyone. Yes. Oh well, was worth a shot. Criminal may be inside the room, check it out. Peep. Who knew Ellie was into voyeurism? Now then, I think I'll make some easy money today too. First are the specs on the Reinford Corporation's new rail vehicle, then the specs on the Verne Corporation's high-class sports car. Wow, they're developing a new type of airship liner over at ZCF, are they? And orbital gear development. I should plunge in there too. I think they're talking about the Courageous, but I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be mistaken for a liner because it shouldn't have any guns. That is... somehow doesn't seem like Yin. It's a kid? As I thought. Anyway, Master Yin has been very generous with this Argem. But this size, it could be worth around 10,000 Mira. Around tomorrow, I'll exchange it at Nine Valley. I want to buy a new type of parts from Old Man Guillaume. Even so, Master asked for the impossible. Just sent that mail, there's no way they could reach me here. In the whole Zemuria continent, there's no one capable of following the great Yona's traces. I wonder about that. What? Somehow you don't seem like a... somehow you seem like a hacker. Hey, still just a kid, isn't he? What's with you? Could you be the special support section Master Yin spoke of? Yeah, exactly right. Somehow it seems Yin is an acquaintance of yours. That's nonsense. To think you followed the great genius Yona's traces this far and reached here? You're the same as ever, Yona Sacred. Tio Plato? Why are you here? That's my line. You who fled from the Foundation. Why are you in a place like this? Tio, do you know him? He was in the same research laboratory as at the Epstein Foundation as me. Because our specialties are very different, we're not that close, though. Damn, that's right. If you use that mode of yours, you should be able to follow my traces. Man, if I'd known that, I would have been more careful. You didn't follow through until the end, Yona. Because of that, you made mischiefs and caused the Foundation heavy losses. Shut up. Heavy losses, you say? Though from a young age, he took special gifted education as a system engineer at the Foundation Research Laboratory. His mischiefs were severe. Once he ruined one of the research results and caused the Foundation great losses. Then, not liking that the others were angry at him, he ran away. What's with that? When I think about the reason... Good grief, he's just the brat he looks to be. Damn, say as much as you like. Tio Plato, are you gonna tattle on me to the Foundation? If you do, I'll scatter your embarrassing secrets all over the Orbital Network. Please, do as you like. Because I don't have any particularly embarrassing secrets I know of. Even if there were, I wouldn't let any gaps for you to discover them. Even if you scattered them on the net, I'd be able to deal with it immediately. Damn. Looks like Petiot is a cut above you. So, you're called Yona. Why are you here? What in the world are you doing? You're annoying. I have no obligation to tell any of you that... Answer him, Yona. Since we followed you all the way here, you've lost the game. Understood. Right now, I'm an informant in Crossbell. Informant? That word doesn't suit brats, you know. Nowadays, being an informant has nothing to do with your age, you know. Anyhow, I've gathered various information in Crossbell. From the Empire, Republic, Liberl, Remiferia, and Le Mans to even Arteria. In addition, even from many company and international enterprises branch offices. Information from those kinds of places flow through the Orbital Network. Because security awareness is still low, I can eat all the delicious information I want. That, no matter how I think about it, it's illegal, isn't it? No, because the Orbital Network is still at a trial stage. There are no laws cracking down on hacking. I think it's only a matter of time until such laws are made, though. Well, Crossbell is pretty soft on stuff like this. Because I got tired of the Foundation lab too, I set up shop as an informant. I've got lots of regular customers, and I'm profiting greatly from them. Good grief, making fun of the world, are you? Seems you don't know of my temporary transfer to the Crossbell Police. Aren't you a little naive as an informant? Couldn't be helped. I myself don't have a grasp on everything going on in Crossbell. Because I have an enemy called Kitty, I'm busy with various things. Kitty? Just talking to myself. Say, it couldn't be that you're Kitty, aren't you? When did you come to Crossbell? I don't understand the question, but I came to Crossbell around 2 months ago. Figured as much. Your hacking habits are totally different. I don't understand what's going on, but it's about time you answered me. What relationship do you have with Yin? It's certain that you're the one who sent the message, isn't it? Why did you send such a thing? Whatever. Here, take this. Silver card. Right now the door has been opened. Come, challenge me at the Tower of Star and accept my wish. This is a message from Yin? A request from Master Yin. He said to give you guys that mail and give you the card if you guys made it here. Can't believe you actually reached this place, though. I see. Then you've met this Yin many times. Yeah, he's one of my regular customers. Sometimes he comes here in person and buys various information from me. Well, this is the first time he's given me a request as strange as this one, though. Yin came here, and... what kind of character is he? He's always clad in black and wears a mask, so I'm afraid I have no idea. But I understand that he is a legendary assassin from Eastern District in Calvert, right? He's so cool. Cool, you say? Oh boy, he's a youngster who knows no fear. It indeed seems Yin is inviting us. Based on the content of the letter, it seems he has something to talk about with us. Yeah, doesn't it look like that? I don't know what kind of business he has with you guys, but he wants to put you to the test. Wow, seems like a criminal who likes to joke around a lot. What could this Tower of Star be? It seems like some kind of metaphor, but... the Tower of Star. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Could it be... he may be talking about the Tower of Stargaze on the outskirts of Crossbell. Oh, that tower from the Middle Ages we saw along St. Ursula's shortcut, right? Hey, now, he's calling us all the way out to that place? We have no other clues. At this rate, maybe going there is the only thing we can do. I agree. Once we're ready, let's leave via the south exit as soon as possible. Problem then is what to do with this youngster. What? You don't need anything from me anymore, right? Now look here, this Geofront is a Crossbell City facility. No matter how I think about it, it's trespassing, isn't it? Sorry for putting unused space to good use. And there's no law against using the Geofront however one pleases, is there? You're just splitting hairs. And isn't it dangerous living in a place like this? Had to step away for a second. There are those monsters wandering about, and there's the problem of your eating habits. Indeed, there's nothing but pizza delivery boxes. So if you remember that old lady on the bench referenced this about the pizza delivery guy that comes around the Geofront area right there? Could be that you're having them delivered all the way here? There's no way I'd ever do that. I always have them delivered just outside the gate. And just past here, there's a ventilation duct that leads to the exit you see. If I use that, I can safely leave, see? This guy's hopeless. He's a shut-in through and through. Well, we're busy too, so we'll overlook in this case. But don't do anything too bad or overdo it, okay? If you incur our wrath, things might get dangerous for you. That's right, I'm worried about that too. As if I do such a blunder. If you guys too have info you want, come here. Just remember, though, that I cost a lot. I don't think low-salaried newbie police officers could afford me. This guy. Now, Mr. Lloyd. If push comes to shove, I'll hack this place and get us the necessary information. Hey. A delivered pizza is on the messy desk. Just what kind of eating habits do you have, honestly? But for something like this, it seems like we can make it if we have the ingredients. Melty cheese pizza. By the way, you were able to break through that junk, right? Although you're not on par with Master Yin, you're not that bad. Junk? Are you talking about those mechanical... Yona, don't tell me. You were the one who made them? Nope, hardware is not my specialty. They look like some automatic cleaning devices, prototype models made by an engineer somewhere. Originally, they'd been thrown away in the basement. When I tried to analyze them, somehow I made them run wild. As I thought, he was involved in this, huh? Well, even at the Foundation Lab, he did nothing but this kind of mischief. Even if you can do pretty well, you're no match for Master Yin. Tower Stargaze, was it? If you're going, you should prepare yourselves. Impertinent no matter how you look at it. Anyway, let's at least prepare ourselves. Rhino, what the? You can fish here? I do not think anything you got out of here would be healthy, but let's give it a shot. We'll do one of each cast. One of each bait, I mean. I don't know if I can catch anything with those damn dumplings. Maybe it's for a different rod? Got a hit. Freaking snow crab. Give me my damn earthworm back. The roways... I don't know if it's row or roway, but it's a bust. As for the flies... Jeez. Nothing quite says good fishing like fishing in the sewer. So I'm wondering if this is a two-way thing. Are we able to come back and forth through here, or is it just going to drop us somewhere? Ah, this is why I tried to open all the way back at the beginning. So right here's the exit. Note to self, make sure I show the clip of the old lady talking about the pizza. That would have been in the previous video to be exact, because that's when I was going around talking to people. Still, I can't believe he was living in a place like this. This matter can't be overlooked. Yes, it looks like he was still of the age to go to Sunday school. Tio, how old is he? 13, I suppose. 1 year younger than me. It'd be best if the Foundation took him in for us, but he was speaking about a heavy loss. Maybe we shouldn't let them know after all. Leave him alone. He was a stubborn kid. From what I saw, he should be able to act. It's certain that he possesses a genius-level intellect. He has some screws loose, but I can make use of him for other areas of expertise than mine. So you're nervous too? Let's keep him in our minds for the time being. I think it'd be good to visit him every once in a while. Let's do that. Fine. That being as it may, how about Yin? Somehow it seems she was waiting for us at the Tower of Stargaze, but... It was the tower we saw from St. Ursula's shortcut, correct? How can we get there? Should be a side road on the highway that leads into the forest. Should be past that, right? Indeed. At any rate, we should prepare and head there. Yeah, there's the possibility of it being a trap. Let's be perfectly ready before we depart. So, out of curiosity, wow. I have all this money and not really too much to spend it on. This is the old lady in question. They're crafty. The congressmen are a crafty bunch, but they're all good people. Empire and Republic have ulterior motives and cross-belt politics, making things complicated. Rarely a young man with a sense of justice gets elected to the Congress, but it doesn't go very well. Can't believe that the people all have something different to say so far. Henry, let's just leave for the highway. My father's been busy lately. It'll be an easy win now. You see, Ryu? What is it? You two? Since you're kids, don't you think it's natural you can't go out on the highway? It's the mister from the sports section. Crap! Even though you're in the sports section, you're so impertinent. I'm sorry, before you save me from a dangerous place, I've got to give Ryu a good warning. So I don't know if we're just supposed to go there or if we're supposed to make a stop in here, but I'm going to put a break in the video if there's no scene here, and we will pick up next time with the last part of the letter. So until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.